Hello everyone, welcome back to my Anno 1800 channel. I just invested in a headset with a better microphone, so I hope the quality comes over better now and it's a bit more enjoyable to listen. In this video I'm gonna show one of my production islands. This was the first production island next to my old capital. That is somewhere over there. Ah yeah, you see the iron tower sticking out. So in another video I have a full video about that city. But it is where it all started, and this quickly became like quite sizable island next door. My main production island for all the factories, and yeah, where a lot of the main start or the beginning of the game needs and like basic and luxury needs are being made. And I basically also make all my sewing machines, my cap assembly lines, my bicycles, glasses for all my population in this and in the Cap area. So I ship everything from here to the other worlds, also to the new world, sewing machines. Basically on the old world map I make all the coal, all the wood, and all these materials, iron and a lot of other resources, all come from all over the place. So all the iron mines, oh, that's maybe not the best. All the iron from all worlds get shipped here. All the coal from all worlds get shipped here. Well, most of it. Because eventually I had no space anymore on this island and moved the filament production to a separate island. That was my biggest coal producing island with the charcoal burner huts. But yeah, it made more sense to make the filaments where the charcoal is being mostly made, and then ship the filaments to this island. So, and I did the same with the glass. So I have another island, production island, that is, maybe I can show this by this. So here is where I make all my wood. All the wood gets shipped to my production island. This is my old world capital. Here I make as full with charcoal burner huts, and the filaments are being made. And here it's also the shore is full with sand mines. And then in combination, here I make the glass, the windows. So the windows also get shipped through the production island. Other islands, this is my tourist island. This is my peasant island for my workforce with workers and farmers. I have an island that makes soap, dedicated for soap for all the world, basically. And my old fur island. But now I actually use trade unions and items so in the most efficient way, and also the bonus with the botanical gardens to boost my fur so much that I can actually delete this whole island now. So that island, as you still see, was fully dedicated for the fur, but eventually I actually have enough. Also the fur coats, I have bonuses because of the trade union in the new world. So my bombins and I think the basic clothes for the new world both give me fur coats. So and these I all ship to the old world. So my trade routes are all subdivided in the post from the ice region, post from the old world, post for the new world. I have a separate building material section, so if I need wood, stone or any resource, I can just send it from one island to another and everything looks pretty full at the moment. So I just move it around, so when I want to build something, there's always resources available on every single island. And then yeah, the other areas I all made little, I call it Africa and the North Pole. The oil I also put on separate trade routes, so oil for the south regions, the New World, the other areas, to keep a little bit of structure in it, because otherwise it becomes a big mess. And maybe I show also this. So here the bread for the old world is being made, so all the bread, all the beer, but this island was before first full with charcoal burning huts, and then I decided to make filaments here and also a little bit extra coffee, but now I could actually delete it. I technically don't need it anymore, but it was here from previous build, so I left it, but moved back to my main production island. Also something I want to mention, because I don't use Docklands and the import-export feature, I basically was forced to put oil and electricity on every little island to boost the mines. I put trade unions to boost the mines, so I have extra oil coming in too. So yeah, the main items that boost the mines as much as possible are being utilized to the max potential. And because I did this, I have plenty of oil, like way more than I actually need, because all my mines. So when I go to the next little one, so all the mines actually also produce oil now. They all have trade unions and boosts. Oh, maybe that's this one. So here is actually more space to put a trade union. But yeah, I have enough. It's not really necessary anymore. But most of these little islands are all boosted with power. But I see actually I have a lot of new potential to put trade unions. I was playing with influence as medium, what meant that I really had to think very good about where do I put a trade union, how much do I actually need, and I had no extra ships just for decoration or to have a nice fleet. But since the latest update that you have the football stadium and I can actually make influence or generate it, I still have a lot of extra space to put more trade unions and really like fully boost my economy to the max potential. But now we return to the island that I actually put a certain amount of effort in to make it look attractive and beautiful, and not just some factories on an island. So this is I will just give a little tour. So the island, this is the main entrance of the harbor, and when you enter the harbor as a worker, because here you have the commuter's pier, there's no buildings at all, and no houses in this island at all. So we need a commuter pier. So when you arrive in the harbor, that I kept, yeah, like I upgraded all these piers, but I don't use the exclusive resource feature. Everything seems to work very well like this. Oh, I see my population dipped with 100,000. Something is going on, but let's leave it for the moment. So yeah, the workers arrive here on a ship. Oh, my computer is lagging. Yeah, I tried really hard to find a good balance between video quality and yeah, making things run smooth. But yeah, I really got to the limit of what I can do with my computer. I tried everything and it is what it is. I can't afford a new computer at the moment. So this will do. But as a worker you enter the island and straight away you are greeted with some, yeah, motivation. At least I see it. Some flags, some yeah, statues, yeah, like celebrating industry and the revolution that happened with the tractors. When people arrive, they can buy their newspaper. When they get thirsty or hungry, before or after work, they can have a little snack. And yeah, a few little benches too, to make the harbor look a little bit better. And when more official people arrive, or more, yeah, like the directors of the factories or some kind of official, they arrive through the actual grand trading post and are greeted with a little side statue area, just to, yeah, like show respect to the emperor or leader or whatever the title is in the game. And so when people enter the town, they have all, again here, like little distractions on the way home, to buy something, to have a little drink, or a little side market, a little bit more hidden away, when people know where they can get some, yeah, fresh produce, or some, yeah, little sightings with a little play garden, some little tree, and of course the train station. So a nice big train station. So the idea is they arrive from the ship, get out, and go to their job. If it's further away, they can take the train. If it's close, they can walk. All areas with factories are enclosed with walls and gates. So in the evening, the factories all close the doors, the gates are locked, and it's a secure industry area to protect from espionage and infiltration of yeah, unwanted people. And yeah, the harbor is pretty substantial, harbor and train area, where all the goods are shipped, yeah, straight from the ship on the train and being directed to wherever it needs to go. I like to use these pipes as a, yeah, like here this is supplying charcoal. Yeah, little harbor area with little lights wherever possible, and yeah, a big industrial area needs a big harbor. And here the piles of sand being piled up close to the harbor, some crane to move it around, and of course a fire station close for the ships, and yeah, a toilet, because if you're on the boat you can maybe get seasick and you need a little pee or call home or call sick or yeah, like a little yeah, infrastructure besides. So let's continue. I made the area look as good as I can, with a few little stockage piles, stockpiles better said. This is an area that I see as still under development, so instead of leaving empty space or just some trees, this is like a new cab assembly line being built. Next to, there's little train stations close to most factories, also through most mines, where people can get unloaded their goods and their stockpile. And trees are being cleared, new development starts here. And as I said, more little stations coming through the power. We have little stockpiles close to the mines. Some how you call them, construction trailers. Okay. I really enjoyed this industry pack. It really changed the whole dynamic of just this area alone. Playing around with the sewage, really enjoy this too. So a lot of the factories have sewage wherever I could fit it, interconnected, so to get rid of the wastewater. And the structure I used to design this is basically all connected to the trade unions. So I fitted in basically as much as I possibly could. So I chose a big main street. This is how it started, and then started adding for every trade union a separate area with the warehouses between. And then over time I decided I will gonna use this system. So it's a huge line with warehouses that can be supplied and supplied by the train. The goods can be the resources can be unloaded and the finished product can be loaded. Also easy for people to go to their work. And with this I like it at least looks a little bit more structured. So here and there, like here I put another trade union, or here it's a double, so here there's a few as well. But everything works fine. I don't have any, as you see, like this is all running pretty smoothly. I have a few extra gramophones, but things running very, very well. And this seems to work as a good system. And as I said before, walls around everything. When I had some space, like here there's a little wood chopper, they're like clearing a little bit the forest. There's little how do you call this now? Scaffolding, some construction going on. And to now when I come to this area, it doesn't feel like just as a dead area. I filled it up with so these are all the boosts I use. Can I see it like this? Boost for the harbor activity. Since I don't use docklands, it can be handy. On this island I actually use, I don't use import export, and on this island I did use the storage, because this is my main factory island. So again, harbor activity boost, and this I used to have on most of my islands to generate more influence, or at least to eliminate, to have a few extra trade unions. But now technically I could take it away because I can keep generating influence by the football stadium. But yeah, I use the museum or botanical garden on islands where it's relevant, and then here it's yeah, a little area for the people to take a little break, have a little snack. This is dawn, night, yeah. So there's some little lights around it, a little wine place to get some wine and some beer. Yeah, little places. Also again, a little train station. When people come to this area, they can unload the mines. Are also have a little, let's go back to noon, a little area to unload their goods. And adding this all together, it feels like a really busy town. This I also like. So in my imagination, the products underground get pumped out of the mine, go in this tube, and go here on a pile, so cars can come and collect it and go. So these exits are all, in my imagination, made to drop out yeah, sand or whatever this is seeing. It could be also like dirt from the mine that still needs processing. But yeah, little industry areas everywhere around most of my mines, a combination with train stations. And it's also nice because the trains, they actually yeah, ride through everything. It's not just there. I like to play around with the trains, and again, these sewage areas, they all go out in the ocean. So in my imagination, it's going in the ocean, and it goes in these little canal systems going around different areas, through my factories, go around through gates as well. Oh, actually, let's clean that up a bit. That looks better. And yeah, they go around quite a distance wherever I can. Sadly, they don't go underneath trains, so that was a little bit of a limiting factor. And seeing this, I can actually go here too. And like this, I just keep adding now. I see one thing, I realize, actually this can be pretty nice too. Now let's make maybe a little pond here. A little field for the byproduct collection ponds that can be emptied. And so yeah, here it's some bicycles, some light bulbs, and I also made it, all the factories are positioned so it makes sense. So the factories, the trucks come and go through the correct entrance, I guess, where the signs are positioned towards. It didn't make sense to, if this is the wall you look at on the street, it doesn't make sense. This makes sense. The trucks come, they can go. So they're all lined up in that way. And it actually makes it also a bit more interesting to not have all the chimneys behind each other. It's now a little bit, oh, computer slow. Yeah, from left to right. And yeah, little areas I made next to the trade unions, because why not use this for just streets too, you know? Trucks can come, they have the little pickups, so they can get the crates on and off. through the trade unions, and yeah, I use as much as I can the bonus goods, boosts to whatever is necessary. I have quite a lot of research points, so what basically means that I can make everything I want. Researched everything, so if I ever need anything from the trade union, I can just make it. I get to the limits though with some things, so this needs already 400,000 development points to make, because I boosts quite a lot my wood and my charcoal, and this a very useful guy here. I also made a lot, but luckily you can find them with the traders, the NPC traders, easily. So I use this quite a lot too, to boost things you don't have items for, like this. You can use actually the wood, all carpentry works too. Maybe I could replace this, but everything seems to go very well. And here then I have the Docklands module, but can we see? Yeah, I literally don't use anything. I played around with it in the beginning to unlock everything, and then when I realized how easy everything became, I said okay, I just gonna leave it. I use Docklands when I wanna have a quick match for fun, for like more war related, and I just wanna like develop things quickly. Then I use it, but otherwise I deleted whole islands that I didn't need anymore, whole production chains, and I spent so much time building out the islands. I was like, I don't want, just want to keep it. So here I did what I can to make the harbor look a little bit more attractive. Oh, my ship actually is meant to be nicely aligned the other way. Let's look at the night. Oh shit, so slow. So yeah, the harbors, I try to put some lights where I can. And this is like made, so it's a nice driveway leading up to it. Some harbor master offices here. Let's go back to the daylight. Okay. So driveways, some trees. Oh, there's a little hole here. And yeah, make it seem like nice too. Little statue. The beginning of my efficiency setup. Little harbor. Some little ships that can be put to the ocean here. Little bridge. Because I'm like, maybe in Amsterdam they use these high things, but I don't know, like I prefer the look of the other harbor that is on the other side here. To me it feels like more realistic to have things on ground level, to not have to lift everything. Cars can go, can leave. But hey, I guess we all like the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, they say. So for some reason, to me, these buildings, they don't I don't like it. But I use the space because here I need quite a lot, so to have around 3000 storage, and otherwise I don't have the space for the warehouses anymore. Yeah, it's handy to have. And yeah, things running all pretty good. Sand is not being made here. It's being made and shipped away, so that's normal. Looks are very good. So let's continue. So again here as well, this little drain pipe, and here I made a little secret for the people who know where the secret parties are. Here on the harbor area, all the way hidden in the corner, there's a little party going on. And yeah, they seem to really like it because these guys standing on a barrel here for some reason. And I don't know really what it is. You cannot really click on it, but yeah, they seem to enjoy this party here. Let's go say hi. So they're just standing here and waving. Happy workers. Woo! But the music is that way, guys. Or maybe there's a... But yeah, they're just... yeah, enjoying the view of the harbor. And the ships. Coming and going. Yeah. So a little secret party here. And then yeah, look at all these factories. Here as well, the labels are all positioned to the street cycles, the street direction. Trade unions have a little attention to them, little areas to load and unload. Same with the warehouses, stockpiles. Little, yeah, drop-off points for cranes. Again, next to the mines. Some, yeah, beauty building. Some towers. A little water trough for washing yourself a little bit. And yeah, like everything basically as filled up as I possibly can with little decorations or little side harbors. And now it looks it's yeah, super busy, you know. People drive around, they go underneath these cranes. Little train stations for people. There's train stations everywhere. People to come off their job. My sewing machine area. And the many ships. So it's like a constant line of ships basically to be able to process and ship all my resources. As you can see on the... let's go to the... oops, this map. It's a never-ending stream of ships from the New World. And this goes to... yeah, my biggest city. So yeah, it's like... I think it is going to the production island and leaving the production island. Yeah, non-stop line of ships. I looked it up again how much ships, but I forgot. But there are a couple of hundreds, or maybe 600-700 ships by now. Yeah. Little, again, everything, walls around it. Little storage areas, areas to yeah, drop off goods and pick them up again. Trade unions, places to have a little rest, and then every available space that would be nothing, why not put a few lumberjack huts there to chop the wood. Here as well, this is some extra space for iron smelters. But yeah, like this is all the iron smelters I need for plus 1 million population, so it's really like really doable to make everything. This is all the brass I need for all my worlds. Okay, it's boosted with electricity and plus 60%, 50%, and another 50. But still, it's really doable in my eyes. I hear a few extra smelters. So these are smelters. This is, and yeah, the pollution is. It's actually pleasant still. Huh. But yeah, pollution minus. It's pretty bad compared to my old capital. There's a video of this, complete video, a full tour of this city as well. Oh, and now I forgot what my point was. Oh shoot. Alright, crap. I'm gonna need to listen to what I was saying to know why I went to the other world again. But hey, basically there's another video of this as well. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to my videos. If you have any questions also, let me know. Soon I will make a night video of this as well, because it yeah, looks pretty nice. Look at this homemade botanical garden as well. Let's go to the night. Looks pretty nice with little orchestra. But hey, there's a full video on my channel, check it out. If you like, let's go back to this. But this other city was basically where it all started, and then I moved my capital to Kaap. The Kaap Eiland. Here. This is my capital now. I will make soon a video of this as well. Now I got 600,000 investors on that island alone. So keep an eye on the channel for that video. And so here as well. So the little, because so many people come here to work, I made a little airport area. What is this? I don't that. Oh, my video card is lagging with my clicking. So yeah, here people can get some tickets to go on the airship. There's a the seating space here to wait, some clock to keep a track on time, and yeah, like this it feels a little bit more realistic. Also the goods here, when they come off the ship, they can be loaded and unloaded to to these little platforms, and also connected directly to a warehouse to store all the goods, with a little overflow area in front. To move the goods. An overflow area, and again, like little, everywhere I could a little lumber hut. What doesn't bring in that much of my wood, because I have this island here. That's literally just wood. No, not just wood. Here I also made the glass. Because of all my sand mines on this island. Then I decided to move this away from my production island. To create more space, because I was really running out. So now next to my production island, it's shipped. So the wood goes here, the filaments come here from all the little islands and all the other islands around. All the iron gets here, and then from this island things get shipped to other areas as well. Some things I kept local, was a fur as being made here, A big island that also makes fur. I have more peasants, some bread, cans. All the cans are being made here and shipped all over my empire, and a separate production island here as well. And yeah, eventually I even had no space anymore on this island, so I actually had to start building trade unions as well. So here I slowly start building up trade unions, but before it was not necessary because I had like for wood at least not. But while I'm beauty building, I should do this while I'm saying it basically. Why not let some things generate? So I'm like, this can be really handy to create some more space. Fertilities, I don't. Well, let's just have one running around. Moving these things can be nice. And while you do this, why not just generate some stuff? So I did this with a lot of items, and to give an example now here, if I ever need more, I can just upgrade it. I have plenty of items ready to upgrade when I need them, before I need them, so I can speed it up a little bit. Also, the wooden planks to go to the new world are being made here. Oh, I think this is broken. And I try to do a little bit of keep the harbors a little bit nice, but yeah, here I don't put so much energy in the other harbors. And let's have a thing. Ah yeah, and here I also make more charcoal. So this island is only charcoal basically, and some sand. I got to the point that I basically need every shoreline to make sand, or here on this island I saltpeter to really like get the maximum out of it, as much as I possibly can. Like, can build them in the ocean if if this actually reaches it. I could actually add one more, but yeah, I don't really need it at the moment. And here, like, slowly I'm transforming every harbor in something that actually looks a bit more realistic and not just random trade unions. So here, yeah, it looks a little bit better. I have a building video of this and my the island of the workers, farmers paradise video. In this video I transformed this little harbor. And let's check out my soap island. So this is all I need of soap for a 1 million population. That's it. And I use these items, a boost 50%. I don't need tallow, just wood, so you can like eliminate a lot of space basically. Just wood, it's all it needs. And I get some dynamite as well, so this island, the trees on here give all the needs for the soap, and the leftover I ship to my industry island. And then here I have some resin trees that I ship to Carp area, because I just didn't have space anymore there. When the High Life came out, that was a pretty big change, but yeah, now that you actually have these plus 100% for coffee and a lot of boosts, suddenly everything makes sense again. So let's go back here. and the train goes on the as far and as much places as I possibly could, and there is no blockages at all. Train goes all, they have like the main train tracks that run all the way from here and go all the way to the top and get divided in the main lane, but they also continue down, make loops all around, go that way, sneak through the backside in here. If you are on the end of this way, the train actually also comes in this direction and yeah, loops around everywhere. And yeah, oil and everything is running very smoothly. I also use in the beginning of my map, all the oil was shipped here from this island. I shipped it to other islands that didn't have oil, but there was a harbor blockage, like a massive harbor blockage here. So I decided that to keep things yeah, manageable, the only oil that comes to this island is the oil that this island needs for production. I changed over this island with soap to an oil hub. So actually this island could use some more oil. That should not be like this. Because all excess oil from other islands get shipped here from the new world, and from this it gets divided over all my little ones here. So all these little islands around are all being supplied, not this one, I mean this one. Oh, not this one. But yeah, I mean like all these little islands, they all get the oil from the soap hub. So let's go back. So you have constant ships just trying to keep this running. Of course, my old capital gets their own ship, but the other oil goes to soap, more or less in the middle. And from soap, it goes to here, it comes to here, it basically spreads out like a spider. And by this simple change, I yeah, solved the blockage at my harbor here, basically. Oh, that was not the ID. That was the ID. Let's come back. Yes, so go over. Oh, but why does this happen? Ah, I selected the ship, of course. Yeah, now we're back. So now we go for a flyover. But yeah, a non-stop line of ships coming all over the place. Actually, the whole ocean is really full with all kinds of ships in every direction to just keep everything running. It's I really enjoy it actually, to see all this busyness. And here we do a little flyover. So this was more or less my beauty build production island. It yeah, like maybe a couple of days work in this, and now when I come back and I come to visit it, it really feels like yeah, it's alive, you know, people coming, going, there's bars going on, all these little trains go underneath these bridges, go underneath the train station. Yeah, it feels really good. Like here, this little side train, construction going on, different locations, everything being built. Factory, train stations. Let's go up the hill. Oh yeah, and actually forgot about this area. So here, all the way in the corner of my island, This is where I used to make my pocket watches. But now I got so many bonuses, I actually don't even need to have one pocket watch factory anymore. They're all soaked up, so here I deleted the buildings. I made a little area under development, so people are like chopping wood. There's a little wood storage pile here where yeah, they're like piling up the wood next to the road. Development going on, things getting done. And here, sneaky behind, there's another secret party going on top of the hill, close to the rocks. Two parties even, like hidden away, looking over the factory. These are the sneaky ones. They lock themselves up on the end of the week. They get locked in, and then they have like a two-day raves. And then the Monday they yeah, they don't show up on their work. They're a little bit cheeky here. They snack on these purple flowers, and yeah, there's some rumors going around with these flowers, let's say it like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna like drain out another few minutes to get to an hour, so with this I would say thank you for watching the video. I hope the new mic is better or more enjoyable to watch, and yeah, soon I will make a new video, a little shorter one. I show my old world capital at night, and then I will make a video of my main capital um, that has, like I said, like plus 600,000 investors alone. Yeah, the biggest island is fully built, full of houses, no factories, and is one of them. Yeah, like I don't know how much time I spend in it, but probably a year, just making it look nice. So yeah, soon the video is coming. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And any questions, requests to have more details about the setup of the factories, or how I make trade routes, let me know.